Have you ever had one of those days where you feel like you've done absolutely nothing? The day flies by, your meals blur all together, and before you know it, you're fucking tired. You're skipping workouts and making zero progress. I kind of lived like this for years, right? Always tired, feeling unmotivated, and stuck in a cycle of not taking any action. But then I discovered a game-changing productivity hack. Something that's actually used by billion-dollar companies, top universities, and top G entrepreneurs. Yet, nobody talks about it and how powerful it actually is even in your fitness and health journey. So when I was in high school, I followed a strict schedule. Every class break, every class I broke, and then I had an assignment, and then there was homework, and then there was structure, right? And then the same thing happened in college, and so on and so on. And then even when I worked at other companies and businesses, everything was pre-planned, and I never had to guess what came next. So then you're probably asking and wondering yourself, like, what is this underrated productivity hack? And it's called time boxing. So there was a study done in 2018 on the 100 most effective productivity methods, and it ranked number one, the most effective strategy. Yet for years, I never thought it would apply outside of work and school, especially like not to my health, my fitness, my workouts, my meal prep. But then once I decided to integrate time boxing into my daily life, my biggest challenge was how to do it effectively and efficiently. Because there's like so many tutorials, there's so many apps, there's so many videos, and complicated bullshit methods. And I wanted something super simple, super easy, and super effective, like my principal used to tell me when I was in school, the KISS method, the keep it simple, stupid, right? So I found it. It's called the Google Calendar. And no, obviously this is not sponsored, right? And like 99% of you have this, and whether it can be either your Google account or your Outlook account, whatever. But 99% of you have a Gmail account because you're watching YouTube, right? So you pretty much already have access to the perfect tool for time boxing. And then once I figured out how to use it properly, it completely changed my life and my routine. My workouts became non-negotiable, my meals were planned and structured, and my day literally had structure, and I was no longer just winging it, especially with someone with ADHD. This is like quintessential. So here's exactly how I time box my fitness workouts and daily tasks using Google Calendar. You organize your day into categories. So appointments, so you have work, you have school, like non-negotiables, like you can't miss it, right? Then you have breaks, so times to reset, to chart, to take a nap, it doesn't really matter. Then your routine tasks, so your morning, your evening habits, that could be like working out, that could be meal prep, that could be whatever. And then again, like your main priorities, your workouts, your meal prep, your key goals. This goes alongside like the goal setting document that I've given all my clients that if you haven't done by now, can you fucking please do it? Second part would be to schedule everything and make it like a non-negotiable. Right? So on the system, the Coach AI system, this is something similar to that. And if you want, I can add more stuff to it to help you time block, but it's very similar, right? So you would drag and drop tasks onto your calendar, you would move it, you would delete it, whatever. Set them to repeat daily or weekly to create consistency. So you don't have to do this all the time, especially if you know you're going to work out at 9 a.m. every day. You don't have to do this all the time. Or you could take if you're more of a manual person, you could take one day on Sunday, like one Sunday a month at 8 p.m. and just bang it out. Right? And then obviously use notifications to remind you before your key task starts, because you could level it in terms of priority. Okay? You can get an email notification, you can literally just get the app notification, whatever. And you can also use color coding for motivation. So whatever you want, like you don't have to do this, but it definitely does help because then you don't even have to look at like what it says. It's just color coded. So it's like a legend. Your brain would like know what it is based off of that. So for workouts, you could do like a bright and energetic color. For breaks, you could just put green, whatever. For your daily routine, it could be blue, right? And then you want to track your progress in real time. So as you complete the task, you can change the color. And then this gives you a visual representation of the progress throughout the day. It like develops and releases like a serotonin boost, right? When you're like, it's like a check mark. You just do it. I love it. It's like a game. It's literally game. Like you're gamifying life, right? And then another thing you can do, it's not essential, it's not like mandatory, but would be to pair this focus with music for maximum productivity. Now, take this with a pinch of salt because I have ADHD, if that's not blatantly obvious. So I can do many things at the same time, like literally walking on a treadmill and record this video. But something that really helps me is I need constant stimulation. So I can't just like read a book. So what I would recommend is if you're trying to do like deep focus work, get some soundproof headphones or literally just soundproof earplugs. Like you don't have to listen to music, but it definitely does help, at least with me. And just some like lo-fi, EDM, some like ocean sounds. I don't know. You can figure that out. Okay, now, one thing I wanted to mention is there is an option for a manual method. I have already sent this to some clients. Now there is, again, this is not sponsored, and there is a slight cost to this, but it is called Motion AI. So it is the exact same thing that I'm literally telling you to do, except it's going to take a little bit more manual work for it to understand and learn you, what you like, etc. for the first couple of weeks, and then it will do it manually. Basically, you can automatically sync it. I think it's like $40-50 a month. However, if you're, it's such a trivial amount of money because it saves you a lot of time, and time is our number one resource in life. It's not money. Okay, so if you wanted to check that out and you don't want to do this manually, then there's that option. But if you're going to say, oh my God, it's too much money, please don't make that excuse. You literally have a Google Calendar. So time boxing has been a game changer for fitness, nutrition, and overall life, business, productivity. And if you struggle with consistency, which pretty much all of you do watching this, if you are skipping your workouts, if you're wasting fucking time, and you're trying to structure your day, or just try structure your day like this, you'd be amazed how much easier it becomes to stay disciplined, hit your goals, and get control of your life and your schedule. Now, a couple things to end this. If you are seeing this video and you are not inside of my community, what are you doing? It's free. There's a bunch of people just like you that are on their weight loss journey or their health and fitness journey that are struggling, that want motivation, that want accountability, that want a bunch of knowledge. Here's a sneak peek. There's nothing to sell you. It's literally, I created to help people like you, like even for free. So everybody's like, hi, woohoo, consistent P, like she's down 21 pounds, blah, 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 blah. Here's the classroom. And there's a bunch of videos that you can watch, etc. If you want access to this or you want to like see it, it's free. Just click one of the links below this video. Now, if you know someone who's lazy and unmotivated and a bum, and you think this could help them, then send them this video. There's no reason not to, unless you don't like them. And then if that person or you watching this wants more one-on-one help, and you would like help on your health fitness journey from someone who's lost 150 pounds himself, who's helped over 400 people lose 30 pounds, below this video, there will be somewhere below this video, there'll be a link to book a call with me. And then last note, if you are a client watching this, as I already mentioned, you will have access to the goal setting document. Please send that to me if you haven't. Please do it if you haven't. It's important, not just with this video topic, but just in general. Don't do it for me, do it for you. But if you don't want to do it for you, then do it for me. And as always, I hope you have a great day. If there's any questions I have, or if you have, leave a comment below. Or if you have my number, obviously text me. I'll talk to you soon.